Hi, welcome back to the Overnight Coffee channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these little Dollhouse miniature gift boxes. Each of these boxes has a lid that can come off and put back on. There are 5 square and 5 rectangle little gift boxes that can be used from anything from setting up a little miniature birthday party, or maybe you have little pastries you'd like to put in them, or a closet that you'd like to have, just anything that would need a decorative box. They all have a different decorative design, and they're actually pretty easy to make. So I'm going to show you how to do this. You can find this printable in my Late Night Coffee Etsy store. Comes with 2 printables, the rectangle gift boxes and the square gift boxes, and each one also has the instructions and how to do it located right on each of the printables. I use scissors to do this activity, glue, which I have just regular craft glue that I have slightly watered down so it'll get through this little thin nozzle, which I like. And then I have a creasing tool, which is optional. You certainly can use your fingers, that I use to crease the different edges so that they're nice and crisp edges, which makes an easier fold. So let's get started. I have taken the liberty of already cutting out the rectangle box, and this is the bottom of the box, and as you can see there are lines that are going up and down and side to side. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to crease right on those lines. Those lines are actually pretty dark and easy to see, but you want to make sure you're creasing right on the line. And then take a moment and crease back as well. So go back and forth right on the lines. When you crease back and forth, it helps to break the fibers of the cardstock that you are using. And I do recommend cardstock on these boxes. You certainly can use paper, but cardstock does tend to make a firmer box that's easier to work with, and so that's what I recommend. Although paper will work, it just might be a little trickier. So I'm going back and forth with my creases. I'm going on every line and back and forth, and then I'm going to take my creasing tool, and again you can just do your fingers, and I'm just going to really get that nice and crisp, just so that when I go to make the folds, to fold it and attach the sides, they're easier to work with. All right, well that one is now folded the way I like it. So I take my scissors and holding it lengthwise towards you where the longer side is down here, I'm just going to make some cuts right here on the tabs. And again, these instructions are right on the printable as well. And it actually has a little diagram to show you where to cut. I'm just making the cuts because these are the tabs that we're going to use to attach inside the box to form our box. So now I take my glue and I put a little glue right here and a little glue right there. It doesn't take a lot of glue, which is nice. It's not a big material using. And I simply put the flaps inside and I pinch them so they stay. Pinch so they stay, and they're squaring up on the sides here, and as you can see the tabs are right there inside. And then I do the same thing on this side. I put a drop of glue here and a drop of glue there, and I put the tabs right inside, pinching them so that they stay, and it just takes a moment. You want to make sure that they are adhered with whatever kind of glue you're using, and you don't need a real strong glue. Like I said, I'm just using regular craft glue. And so that's the bottom of the box. That's how quickly that part goes. And so now we do the top of the box, and I've cut that out as well. Again, we are going to crease on the dark lines back and forth to break up those fibers. And each dark line gets a nice fold, folding down. Nice, making sure it's right on the line. There we go. And then another fold here, another fold here, and then the final line right here, we fold right here. Now and again, I take my creasing tool and I crease it really nice and firmly, just to make a nice crisp edge, so that when I cut, like I said, the tabs, it will fold easily. Now and again, once again, I hold this lengthwise towards me and I make the little cuts on the tabs that will attach to form this box top. So then I fold that in a little bit, and I'm going to take my glue again, and I am going to just put a dot on each one. Doesn't take much. Pinch it, square it up, pinch it, hold it for a few moments just to make sure it adheres. And that's doing real well. Adhering real nice, squared up sides, really, really nice. And then another drop of glues on these tabs on this side. Bring those in. Again, squaring that so that you have a nice squared box top with really nice sides. And there, I think we have it. And then we take the final and put the box top on. And there we have it. A nice little box that you could put doll clothes in, or a little birthday present, or something that you would like to use in your miniature display, whatever. And again, there are 10 of these, and this is the same one as that one. 10 of these. There are 5 rectangular ones and 5 square ones, all ready for you to do whatever you would like creatively on that. Thank you for watching, and again, you can find that printable at Late Night Coffee on Etsy. Have a great day.